Hey everyone, welcome to another quick hitter version of Catch and Shoot 2.0. Along with Otto Strong, I'm Aaron Berlin, and this week our featured conversation is with hoop analyst Chris Spatola, and we talk about Bill Self getting a lifetime contract, and Chris gives his thoughts on what it means for college basketball. Last week, I thought Kansas had a very strategic move, right? Day before the Final Four, they announced that Bill Self gets a lifetime contract. One, I think this kind of puts to bed the narrative that he was going to leave for the NBA. Two, it was a chance to, have the Kansas name in the Final Four. But three, I'm interested to get your take on a university who at the time that they made this decision did not have an athletic director, who at the time has impending NCAA sanctions about ready to come against them. What were your thoughts on the University of Kansas kind of digging into the trenches and saying Bill Self's our guy and we're going to move forward with them?
I think it was an unseemly move is what I think about that. We are living in a world in college athletics right now, and I'm speaking generally, but specifically, let's just say specific to some of these schools involved with the FBI investigation. We are living in a world now where member institutions, let's not forget, these colleges are member institutions of the NCAA. They are now saying to the NCAA, we know you have your rules. We don't like your rules, so we're not going to follow your rules. Come and get us. Do your worst. And oh, by the way, we're going to double down and we're now going to give a lifetime contract to a guy who, look, he says he didn't know about anything. He wasn't involved, but they've got an assistant coach who has yet to be punished. They've got an assistant coach implicated in these things that are going on. The program was implicated on tape in these trials. And yet, Kansas, much like LSU and much like Arizona, have said, you got your rules, we're not going to follow them. And my problem is that if you don't like the rules, that's fine. If you think players should be paid, that's fine. But if you don't like the rules, then change the rules. But as long as we have rules, rules have to be followed, and there have to be consequences for rule breakers. And until we arrive at that place, then we have inequity. Because there are coaches who are trying to follow the rules and do the right thing. And here we have a guy, and Bill Self, who, again, his program was implicated, who now has a lifetime contract. What message does that send? So that's the problem. Again, I'm not necessarily sticking up for the rules. I think a lot of them are antiquated, and I think we can do things differently. But I'm a rule follower. And as long as you tell me there's a rule, then I'm going to do that. And so it's nothing personal to Bill Self. I've covered his team a lot. I like Bill Self, and I enjoy being around him. And I think he would be the first to admit a system like this, it can't continue to function. And that's the problem I have.
If you'd like to hear more from Chris Spatola, check out the full version of Catch and Shoot 2.0 from Pure Hoops Media. You can also see the video version of Catch and Shoot Quick Hitter on the Pure Hoops Media YouTube channel.